Have you ever had a boss who drove you mad? No direction, no support, maybe even plain rudeness. Well, you may not want to hear it, but waiting for a perfect leader is a pathway to disappointment. Now, what if I told you that the power to transform your work experience isn't in the hands of your manager? It's in yours. My name is Grant Wyatt and I have over 15 years in HR leadership, and in this video we'll unpack why most leaders aren't the superheroes we expect them to be. We'll also explore the dangerous trap of waiting for your boss to change before you feel happy at work. And finally, we'll talk about the exact mindset shifts and actions you can take to lead yourself even when your manager falls short. Because if you master self-leadership, you stop depending on someone else to unlock your potential and you start doing it for yourself. Now, if you walk into any bookstore, you'll see shelf after shelf of leadership books. And they are, of course, full of wisdom. But here's the catch. Most managers haven't read them. And the bad ones certainly haven't read them. Many leaders are promoted because they can do the job, not because they can lead people. That means that they may know how to balance a spreadsheet, but not know how to inspire a team. And that's why we've all had less than ideal bosses, ones who fail to give feedback, fail to create strong ways of working, or seem blind to the impact that they're having on others. However, if you're waiting for your boss to become someone else so you can thrive, you might be waiting a long time. So what's the alternative? Step into self-leadership. And it's more simple than it sounds. It means, 1, get clear on expectations. Don't sit back and wait for someone to tell you what matters. Ask, clarify, and if your manager doesn't spell it out, define it for yourself. Decide how your role contributes to the bigger picture and start to measure your own progress towards it. This will give you meaning in your contribution. 2, bring solutions, not just problems. Instead of dropping every issue on your manager's desk, try to show initiative. Think creatively, test ideas, and come with recommendations. That will set you apart immediately, but more importantly, it will stimulate your own thinking and interest. And that's a good use of your energy. Number 3, communicate openly. Leaders aren't mind readers. If something isn't working, share your perspective constructively. Aim to help, not criticize. And just as importantly, stay open when you are challenged or given feedback, because that's where growth happens. And finally, keep perspective. Managers are human too. They have flaws, blind spots, and pressures that you can't see. Give them the benefit of the doubt and look for their strengths. Now, it may be hard to do, particularly when they are driving you crazy, but this is as much for your inner peace as much as it is for theirs. And here's the kicker. The very things you wish your boss would do, recognition, encouragement, investing in development, you can start modeling yourself. That doesn't just change your relationship with your manager, it changes the energy that you bring to your workplace and therefore the energy that you have in your life. This is how you shift from being managed to leading yourself. And in a world where AI and automation are reshaping jobs every single day, those who take responsibility for their own development are the ones who will realize their potential and also experience less frustration whilst doing so. Because at the end of the day, the greatest transformation comes from when you stop saying they and start saying we or me. Because leadership is no longer about command and control. It's about autonomy, collaboration, and self-direction. This video was inspired by my book, From Loathing to Loving Your Freedom. And if you found value here, please hit subscribe and join me in the next video where I talk about how you can influence the creation of a healthy workplace culture. I hope to see you there.